Hi, it's Kim.
Hi, it's Kristine.
We are here to help you navigate change.
And in today's Coffee Chat with Kim and Kristine, we are going to be talking about things to do when life slows down.
But before we start, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you're the first one to know when new video become available.
So, Kim, what made it so you wanted to do this topic?
So we live a life where everything is so fast and quick and we keep ourselves busy. And it seems to me that when things slow down, we don't know what to do. We feel that something is missing when really we should just learn to embrace those slow moments in life.
So, what is the first thing that people should do when life slows down?
When life slows down, it's the best time for you to learn a new skill or a new hobby. So if you are at home and you always wanted to learn how to knit or to do a own project, well, this is the best time. Use YouTube, use all those videos online and take the time to learn those. They will be tool for you moving on in life to just be able to do new thing as well and discover new passion.
Yeah, and it's also a really great opportunity to refine your skills. So if there's a craft or something that you've done and you're okay at it, but you could be better, whether it's in your work life or as a hobby, now is your time. Whether it's a musical instrument or, whether it's video editing even, like now is the time to do it. Okay, what's number 3, Kim?
Another thing is professional development. So what makes you special at work? If work is slow down and there's a million of you at work, what makes you special? Well, it's time. There's university offering free course right now, and there's always very low course available online as well. Just find a course that will make you stand out at work, that will make you different, and you're gonna bring extra value to your employer.
Yeah, there are lots of courses, and also online there are lots of talks. So there are alumni talks that you can tap into if you're part of a university. There are YouTube talks that you can log into, all about all kinds of different topics. TED Talk is something that's very prevalent on the internet, and that'll just help you be either inspired or more informed or more educated in the field of your choice.
Another thing too is that when we live our busy life, which is almost all the time, we have all those little project on the go that we're thinking they need to be done, but we just don't have time to do it. So rearrange your decor and do project at home that you're meant to do for so long and you just didn't have time. So sometimes just changing your decor around you make you feel like it's a new place. So it doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to require a designer. Really moving thing around, changing some frames, or just painting that room you meant to be painting for a very long time.
Yeah, and we've got a video all about improving your office space. So if your office space is something that you're working on, or even from a living standpoint, one thing that you can do is you can look up Feng Shui, because your space, you can always improve the energy of your space. And for instance, one thing that I did recently was I moved my desk in my office, and my desk used to be facing the window and the door was behind me. And I learned from Feng Shui that's not a good thing to have the door behind you. You don't want to have your back to a window or a door. So what I did was I just shifted my desk, and all of a sudden I feel so much more productive. And also I've noticed that when my clients show up, they also feel that the space is more inviting. And I just did something that didn't cost me any money and literally just moved my desk by like 3 feet.
I really like that, and it's true, it can make a huge difference. So right now we've been talking about stuff that feel a little bit like work. Let's talk about fun thing, right? One of the things, use this time to teach trick to your animal. So I have a lot of friends, a lot of clients, they have animal, and they're like, oh, I would like to spend more time teaching stuff to my dog. I just don't have time. Well, it's the best time to do it. So take time with your animal and maybe train them in a way you always wanted them to be trained, but you just didn't have time to do it.
One of my favorite tricks is when you can teach a dog to put a treat on their nose or their paw, and they have to leave it there until it's time to get the treat. And this is time consuming to teach them how to do it. So if you have time on your hands, that's a great opportunity. And yeah, so take advantage of that. I'm all for it.
Another thing, take time to be with your family. So you probably have dinner every night with your kids or your spouse, but you don't always have those conversations or fun conversation, the games at the table, the thing like that, because you live in a very, very fast space in the everyday life. So when those moments slow down, this is the time to have those talk, but also make those moments special and different than what you will usually do.
Yeah, and we also talked about creating like a great environment and improving your space. You can also improve your dining experience. So you can pull out that tablecloth, you can set up the candles, you can add the flowers, and just really make it an experience for you and your family.
Another thing too is that probably a lot of people see it on Facebook, those posts that, you know, you have those friends you haven't seen forever, but when you start talking, it's like you never left each other. Well, this is actually time to reach out to those people, right? So you can do virtual meeting if you're in different location. You can do gathering. So it's the time now to reach out to those people that you haven't heard from for a while and that you miss dearly.
Yeah, and you know how we mentioned learn a new skill? If you're not that great with technology, now is the time to learn how to do video conferencing so you can reach out to those people that you love so much or the people that you haven't talked to in a while.
Yes, exactly. So, and another thing I thought could be fun is most people like discovering new place, learning about new place. So why don't you get a list ready of the thing you would like to do, the place you would like to go, and take time to research it. So we have a lot of people, they go on a trip, let's say, I'm going to say Iceland, okay? And they come back and they haven't seen everything because they weren't aware of some of the attraction there. And I know you went to Iceland, Kristine. So when you talk to me about it, I'm like, oh, I didn't know there was that. I didn't know there was that. Take time to make it either as an individual project or a family project to make a bucket list of place to see and to discover and what each person in the family is interested by. And when you get to do those trips, it's going to be very well taught, very well researched, and you're going to enjoy it even more.
Yeah, and also while life slows down, there's something that's really neat that a lot of people are doing. You can go on virtual tours of museums, of countries, of all kinds of things. So you can be learning the new skill, and also you can start getting excited for maybe a place that you'd like to visit in the future.
So I hope all those tricks we gave you are going to help you going to period of time where the things are a little slower. Just learn to enjoy those slow moments. This is not a wasted time. This is just time for you to recenter and try new things, but make sure you fill up your time wisely and appreciate the moment.
Yeah, and I just want to remind you that if there's any other topic that you want us to cover, or if you have any other ways that people can spend their time wisely when life slows down, please place your comments in the section below.
And before you leave, please like, share, and subscribe.
All right, we'll see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.